Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, my name is Quinn and I'm excited to be talking to you. I'm hoping that this video will bring you the value that you desire and clicking would not be one that you regret. So I'm just going to go straight into the conversation that I have for you today. I want to talk about 5 types of men that you should not get married to. And this video is one out of experience, not because at the point where I discovered these kind of men I did particularly know, but maybe afterwards I realized that getting married to this kind of a man can be a disaster. I remember that marriage is not something that you just want to jump into and jump out of. It's an institution that you want to stay for long in. You want to produce the kind of marriage that you have envisioned in your head. And so it's important to take notice of these kind of men. If they cross your path, be careful. Sometimes I think you can give them time to work on themselves. That is why rushing into marriage is not always the best of things to do, and other times you just let the person go, knowing that you are not going to die. Another person would come that would suit every other aspect and it would be a perfect match. So the first kind of man that you should never get married to is a man who is not a visionary. Now, what I mean about a man who is not a visionary is one who does not think about what his next 5 years would be like, next 10 years would be like, or doesn't even live for a purpose. Has he discovered purpose? Why is he here on earth? Is he doing? This is because as a woman, you're a help meet for a man. You're supposed to sustain, assist, and help the man in whatever vision that he is here to achieve. You're his support system. And so if he doesn't have a clear-cut plan or vision or even purpose of why he is here, there's no point getting married to him, because it might be a bit challenging staying with that kind of a person that has not figured his life yet. So sometimes I think that God gives us time to get to discover ourselves, know what exactly we want to do, why we're here, and why we exist. So a non-visionary man is one that you should not think of getting married to. The second kind of man that you should not think of getting married to is a man who does not have anyone he listens to. This one is very important, because wanting to get married to a man, you should be able to have someone that you can talk to about him. That is, when he errs or when he makes mistakes or he's doing certain things that's not in line with what he has told you, or he's acting in a certain way that you think is out of control. Apart talking to God as a woman, about your husband, talking to God and God to help him, there should be a physical person that he is accountable to. Any man who has no form of accountability, physical accountability, mentor, or someone he has taken you to, that this person is like a father to me, apart his biological father, right? There's someone he pays allegiance to, someone he can listen to anytime, anyways, anywhere, someone who tells him, can you come back from wherever you are, and he runs back. If there's no person like that in his life, then I think you have to think twice, because as a man, accountability is very important. And if he has someone that he honors and he is accountable to, it's easier for you to trust he's leading you in marriage. All right, so the third kind of man that you should never think of getting married to is a man who is not kind. And sometimes we misplace this to, he has to have surplus, he has to have everything in the world. No, sometimes it could just be the little things that he has, but in the way that he shows that he appreciates you, and not just you but the other persons around him. Because you can be confused, or you're not thinking that the man who you're with or you're planning to get married to is only nice and kind to you, but never nice to his mother, nor his father, his sister, or brother. Let's leave family apart. How about the man he sees on the street, the transporter? the girl at the cafe, the boy at the restaurant, the waiter, the waitress. What if he's not kind to these people? You should think twice. He just talks to them anyhow he thinks is he wants to. So a kind man is very important. And if the man is not kind, please do not get married to him. No, don't. The fourth kind of man that you should not get married to is an inconsistent man. This one is very important because consistency is a result of discipline. And if the man is not disciplined and he's not consistent, you cannot hold his words. His words mean nothing to him. He says one thing today, says another thing tomorrow, or even in few minutes or few seconds. He's neither here nor there. Then do not get married to that man, because inconsistency. Remember what the Bible talks about: a man who one who waves in thoughts. It says that person should not think that he's going to get anything from God. So a man who is here today and there today, not certain about his decisions. Okay, we're going to base in Enugu, or we're going to base in Nigeria. And tomorrow he says, oh, we are leaving to Canada. Next tomorrow he says, we are going to North America. The other day he says, we're going to Jamaica. He's just here and there. He cannot lead you. Now, leadership is not... A leader is not confused. A leader might not have a grasp of everything, but a leader is not confused. A leader says as he sees. A leader has a grasp of his thoughts before he puts them out there. So this man who is inconsistent in thoughts, in actions, in words, do not get married to him. Remember that you're getting married to one who is supposed to lead you. And inconsistency is one of the worst ways to lead someone, because who and what are they following exactly? This one is not very common, but I'm going to put it out here as the fifth and probably extra and the bonus. It's not always talked about, but the fifth man you should never get married to is a man who wants you for what you represent. How would you know a man who wants you for what you represent? He just wants to change everything about you. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you handle your everything, family, your life. He's just so intrusive. He doesn't allow you be and express yourself in the best of the forms that you have originally been expressing yourself before you met him. Now, this is not about trying to work on you or help you improve in areas that you would want improvement. No, this is about him satisfying his self. He's a selfish man. He just wants you to be a representation of what is best to him. And it doesn't matter if you're comfortable in that. He wants to change how you dress, change how you talk, change everything about you. Do not get married to this kind of man, because you just become something that you do not like. You would not like what you become. A man is supposed to just like you for who you are, not what you represent. Sometimes these kind of men, they like that you have a very good job, you have a good business, or you speak well, or you're too beautiful. You're just a representation of something in their mind, and that's what they are working with. And so if it doesn't work, if it absolutely doesn't work, then just go your way. Or the moment you're not that thing that they have always seen, then you just become that imperfect person for them. Now, I'm going to do a recap. I don't think I should do a recap, should I? All right, so these are the 5 kinds of men that you should not think of getting married to. I hope this video has helped you. If it has, click on the notification button so you can always get alerts when I put out a new video. I talk so much about relationships, and these I have learned over time with experiences and by God blessing me with the wisdom to talk about relationships. And I hope that this channel would help you become the better or the best version of yourself. Also, subscribe to this channel. It's going to help me. Thank you so much for watching. I am Queen, and do have an amazing day. Bye.